This is my new brewery setup. It's only a small room. Got a I guess 100 litre, maybe a bit 120 litre reservoir in here, running a 250 watt submersible pump. I've set up a manifold on the end of it. The three valves without the hose on it are open, just to take the stress off the inline pump. And this hose here goes up to a inline valve, so I can adjust the water flow to the condenser, and it returns back down into the reservoir. That's kind of worked out well. Today I'm doing a cleaning run of my new 2-inch hillbilly still. I've got 2 tablespoons of citric acid in the boiler. I just want to give it its first run to clean all the unwanteds out of it. It's a really nice setup. They've done a good job of the welds, the soldering. As you can see, I'm collecting just distilled water into a 5 litre Erlenmeyer. I'm just going to run it up to 2 litres. Should take a while, but it's come along nicely. Okay, over here I've got a Uncle Jesse's. Sorry, this is not an Uncle Jesse's. This is a Birdwatcher's. This is a tomato paste wash in a 50 litre fermenter. I've got a aquarium heater going to the top of the fermenter, and I've got a plate heater underneath the fermenter there as well. Just holding it at 30 degrees nicely. It's quite cool in this room. So it's day 5 of the ferment, and I'm down to 1032, so it's coming along quite nicely. All this equipment, I bought the stainless table, these toolboxes, bits of shelving, and some of those add-on bolt-on shelves up the top there, kind of handy. I've got one down here as well. I have been filtering my water to take the chlorine out with a activated carbon filter, which goes well. It's a good filter, that one actually. It works well. Powering all my equipment. I have a 100 volt where I live. I've got a 3000 watt transformer on the bottom powering my pump and the 2 fermenter heaters. The one on top's a 1600 watt, which powers my second heating element, the 2000 watt heating element. And the one at the back is a 2000 watt transformer, which is running my HS 5500 hillbilly still voltage controller. And my boiler is running quite nicely at 7.5 amps, which is good. While I was heating it up, I was finding one of my power cords down here was quite hot because of the draw of power, but it's not so hot with the 7.5 amps while it's boiling. Now this is my boiler. I've welded a 2-inch ferrule tri-clamp fitting onto it with the HS 5500 heating element. It's a 5500 watt heating element into the boiler. I have 3 weldless fittings on my boiler. The first one's ball valve for actually making beer. I'm going to use the boiler to heat my my stripe water to go into the mash tun, as well as stilling. The second one is a thermo well, which my thermometer on top of the boiler threads into with a female nipple. And the third weldless fitting is the 2000 watt heating element, which I run, as well as the HS5500, to get the volume of wash up to temperature. It's a 50 litre stainless steel keg, and actually I used two 50 litre kegs to make this boiler. One for the lid, which is 15 millimeters wider around the outside circumference than the boiler, and I've welded some bolts into the boiler section so that I get a nice seal around the top of the boiler. I've made a simple gasket out of some cork, and I've just covered it in Teflon tape, a couple of wraps all the way around with Teflon tape, and it's sealing up really nicely. As you can see, I'm getting some really good slow rate of condensate coming out of there at the moment. I'm going to keep it at that rate the whole time, just to get a bit of a flow pattern going on. And I might make some more videos about how I go with my wash. Thanks for watching.